a very good candidates. We are here today to discuss about which is the most important to improve the business stalls. In my opinion, the most important to improve the business of street food stall is the price. This is because most consumer concern about the price of the food that they will buy. The owner of the stall must set their price range in affordable. Opinion, candidate B.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, candidate A. Your opinion might be correct, but I believe that the most important to improve the business of street food stalls is variety. And this is because, Malaysia is a country filled with multiple races. So we have Malays, we have Chinese, and we have Indians. So if the street food in Malaysia are filled with a variety of food from each different races, I'm sure the tourists would be delighted to see it, as they can taste multiple food that can't be easily get from anywhere. It's like a place where the center place where a lot of multiple food can be tasted. Aside from that, since it is a recipes that is not commonly found in other countries, since it is a mixture of races, So I believe the secret recipes, as in for example, where secret recipe from the generation will be passed, that can encourage varieties. How about you, candidate C?
Thank you for your opinion, but I think the criteria is the most important to improve the business of street food stalls is the hygiene. This is because I think hygiene is the most important thing despite everything, because when we example for when we come to a food store, of course we prioritize the hygiene first. For example, when you come to a store and then you see a rat or cockroaches, of course you will not eat them, right? And the second one is, I think, hygiene shows that the professionalism of a particular food stalls, because if you have if you not take care of the hygiene, of course the food will be in a low quality, right? Okay, what do you think, candidate A?
Thank you, candidate C. I think I agree with your point, candidate C. In my opinion, I agree with your point because hygiene is important for the owner of the food stall to take care about their hygiene, because if the tourists come to the stall and see the situation of the stall is kind of messy and have many dirty with rubbish or so whatever, they might think that Malaysian people did not take care their hygiene. So it might they might think Malaysian people is bad is a bad hygiene people that can't take care of their environment condition. So what's your opinion, candidates? B.
My opinion is that I disagree with you. I believe, and for every stall, hygiene is a must. It is a must. So just because it is a hygiene make it top priority, it means that just because hygiene is a must, it doesn't mean that it can promote tourism. If Malaysian country are known to be a country just for its hygiene, then we are not going to promote tourism anywhere. In comparison to my point earlier, which is variety, aside from that, if our country is mainly known for hygiene, it would be disappointing since Malaysia have its own name as a country that can take care of their food stalls. What do you think, candidate C?
I am also disagree with you because I 100% think that hygiene is the most important to improve the business of food stalls. Um, this is because I think when you have a variety types of food, like example in Malaysia we have nasi lemak and all the traditional food. Even though we have a lot of food in stalls, if the hygiene is the level of the hygiene in that food stalls is very low, people will also not go to that stall, and consequently, there will be no tourists will come to that stall. So I think hygiene is the most important criteria. What do you think, candidate A?
Yeah, I agree with you, candidate C. And sorry, candidate B, I couldn't agree with your opinion about the variety type of food because not only in Malaysia have the variety type of food for Malaysian food. In tourist country also, they also have our Malaysian, our culture food in their country. For example, in the UK, they also have a restaurant from Malaysia that doing their business there. So tourists also can taste the Malaysian food in their country. So I couldn't agree with your point, candidate B. What's your opinion, candidate B?
Based on both of your opinion for candidate A and candidate C, I believe that I think the point for hygiene is the most suitable for the most important to improve the business of street food stalls. Although, can we go? I think we might need to go back to previously candidate A's point, which is price. I disagree with your opinion about price as the most important to improve the business of street food stalls. Because if you lower the price, it will become it will become a toll for our economy since most of the citizens from Malaysians depends on tourism for their own wages. What do you think, candidate C?
Yes, I am very agree. I am agree to you because when the price is too low, I can guarantee that the quality of the food is not good. This is because the all the ingredients in Malaysia, I think, is quite pricey, and if you want to keep it low, the price is low, then you will have a low quality of the food. What do you think, candidate A?
Yep, I agree with you. If we low our food, if we set the food too low, it must be of Malaysian. So yeah, I kind of disagree with my opinion, with my point. What's about your opinion, candidate B? So so we decide to choose candidate C point about the most important criteria is hygiene. So is any other suggestion or going to suggest? Do you have
No,
any other?
Objection? No, I don't have any
No, I don't.
objections.
Do you agree with the point? We take the point C.
yes,
Yes.
I am agree.
Okay, so we choose the point C about the hygiene, and thank you for your contribution in this discussion. So see you later. Thank you so much.